Sisi kama maafisa tabibu hatukutarajia wala kuwa na maono kuwa kwenye mgomo siku hii ya leo. Tulitarajia kwa sababu masuala ambayo tumeyaipua yote yako kisheria, kwamba serikali itayachukulia maanani na waweze kuyarekebisha kabla tujafika hapa. Na kwa sababu mgomo umeshaanza, mkutano wetu leo na waziri tumemhakikishia kwamba sisi tuko available kurudi kazini iwapo watakuwa wametimiza sheria vile ambavyo inavyowahitaji. Na la sivyo, sisi tukasema tuko na sauti ya watu wetu, ama watu wetu wametuagiza kwamba tuweze kuongelesha serikali watekeleze wajibu wao wa kuwapandisha vyeo, wa kuwapatia ile bima ambayo ni tosheleshi, na kuweka wale ambao wako katika kandarasi duni kwa kandarasi ambazo zinawapatia heshima, na pia waweze kuweza reinstate ile pre-authorization right ya clinical officer, na pia empanelment of facilities registered under Clinical Officers Council. La sivyo, sisi tuko Kenya, hatuhitaji nauli yoyote ya kurudi kwetu, na hatutakuwa na kelele. Tutakaa nyumbani. Wale ambao wanajisikia wana uwezo wa kwenda kufanya hiyo kazi, kama ni waziri, kama ni director general, aache kukaa kwenye maofisi na kutembea katika mahoteli, aenda aone wagonjwa.
Clinical medicine as a profession imetoka mbali, na mahali ambapo tumefika hatutakubali kuregeshwa nyuma. Tumekuwa na mama yetu, ametulea, ametunyonyesha mpaka mahali ambapo tumefika, na mama yetu ni Clinical Officers Council, na hii imepewa ruhusa ya kuweza kuregister institutions, lakini ile sababu ambayo hizi institutions haziwi empaneled ndilo jambo ambalo limetufikisha hapa leo. Kwa hivyo sisi tunaomba serikali ama Ministry of Health na the Social Health Authority iruhusu ama empanel zile hospitali zote ambazo zimekuwa registered na Clinical Officers Council, kwa sababu hii ndio bodi ambayo inaturepresent, hatuna bodi nyingine. Kwa hivyo sisi ni kuomba Ministry of Health na the Social Health Authority kuhakikisha ya kwamba zile hospitali zote ambazo zimekuwa registered na Clinical Officers Council zinakuwa empaneled. Hilo likifanyika, then hiyo sisi itakuwa ni sawa kwetu. Asante.
How insensitive can a government be that you put in place policies and laws that you cannot implement? The second item is on the discrimination of their workers, more specifically those who are put on short-term contract, which are punitive because they do not comply to the existing labor laws, where it demands that you need to treat people of equal value the same way. That does not apply in our country. The law looks like just flowers, or rather any other thing that is gathering shade in our cupboards. We must encourage the government, if at all we must take them serious, that they have laws and order that they swear to protect and upheld. They must implement them. And to say so, it is also perturbing, or rather disturbing, to note that even as we complain, and we had a return to work that provided, that as they prepare even to transition them to permanent and pensionable, that is all people who are on short-term contract, including the UHC, Global Fund people, and those who have been involved in the respective counties, then the counties and the national government consider putting people on payment which is commensurate with the market value. That has not happened. And no one have actually even projected the same in the financial, on the budget. So then, we feel that every agreement we have had with them is just a paper that probably they go and throw away, and they never even purpose to implement. On the next key item on our return to work is the provision of comprehensive medical cover for clinical officers. It is also disturbing to note that close to 7 counties has not done so, and some have even procured from institutions that do not have capability or rather ability to offer services or to procure services for our people. And some of them are renowned institutions like Jubilee. So with that, we feel that we have an issue that needs to be resolved because our people are not comfortable. One of the key issues that we have that is mostly legislated and have very many policy, including one of the documents that was approved around July, which is the career progression, it informs on how people are employed and how they can be promoted. So promotion is never happening. Counties like Kirinyaga has never promoted our people. County like Embu still continue giving people promise or not without any promotion. It is disturbing also that Akanidi, the chair of health, come from there for now a second term, still no promotion. We can appreciate some of the counties that have promoted, but haphazardly, because they choose to a few people promoted and others left out. Now, if you promote someone who has been delayed in one job group for 11 years and leave one who is also qualifying for 3 years, does it offer justice? Because promotion is individual. So then that is the injustices that we are calling upon, that we do not want to continue to condone. On the issues of the Social Health Authority, as the chair has elaborated, I only want to mention one thing, that we are here, and I want to reiterate the same, that we are where we are because of the making of the government, because the law provides clearly that in this country the clinical officer have an act of parliament that provide for the registration of facility of clinical officer, that is the hospital, the clinics, and everything, including the professional, and issuing them with the license. So to that aspect, we have our own regulatory body called the Clinical Officers Council. Now, unfortunately, the Social Health Authority, after transition, they actually walk several years behind to throw away the laws that govern the clinical officer and instituted that we must seek a double registration at the KMPDC. And that is why we stand here to resist. Because one, there is no law that provides for us to have double registration for our facility, not even for our professional, because we are being pushed to use individual people's registration number. So up to date, the strike commenced last night, and today we had a meeting with the CS. We have clearly insisted that we want to see her communicating the decision that was made at the Council of Governors on 14th to the Social Health Authority, because we are very much aware where we were in 2017, 2019, where we had similar issue under the NHF, and the leadership then of the ministry under Cecily Kariuki clearly instructed the NHF to observe the law and accredit facilities registered under the COC and also professional to practice in accordance to their qualification. And that is what now have been taken, which govern what we do. So therefore, we want to assure Kenyan that we have goodwill to resolve this issue. But their government has been absent and not willing to resolve this issue. Because you cannot understand something that is clearly in law that someone finds it difficult to direct the way it's supposed to be. Therefore, the strike will continue. It is not our making, it is the government making. Let Kenyan direct their anger to the government they elected.